Hello, I am Surabhi Manav going to introduce the next chapter of manufacturing technology, that is internal machining operation. The drilling machine is one of the most important tools in a workshop. As regards its importance, it is second only to the lathe. Although it was primarily designed to originate a hole, it can perform a number of similar operations. In a drilling machine, holes may be drilled quickly and at a low cost. The hole is generated by the rotating edge of a cutting tool known as drill bit. A machine tool exerts vertical pressure to originate a hole, is loosely called drill press. Holes were drilled by the Egyptians in 1200 BC, about 3000 years ago, by bow drills. The bow drills is the mother of present-day metal cutting drilling machine. The types of drilling machine. We have different types of drilling machine. Those are portable drilling machine, sensitive drilling machine, those are bench drilling machine, floor drilling machine, upright drilling machine, radial drilling machine, gang drilling machine, multiple spindle drilling machine, automatic drilling machine, deep hole drilling machine. First we will discuss the portable drilling machine. As the name implies, this type of drilling machine can be operated with case only where in the workshop and is used for drilling holes in workpieces in any position which cannot be drilled in a standard drilling machine. Some of the portable machines are operated by hand power, but most of the machines are driven by individual motor. The entire drilling mechanism, include the motor, is compact and small in size. The motor is usually of universal type, which may be driven by both AC and DC power supply. The maximum size of the drill that it can accommodate is not more than 12 to 18 mm. The machine is operated at high speed as smaller size drills are used only. Some of the portable machines are driven by pneumatic power. Next one is sensitive drilling machine. The sensitive drilling machine is a small machine designed for drilling a small hole at high speed in light job. The base of the machine may be mounted on a bench or on the floor. It consists of a vertical column, a horizontal table, a head supporting the motor and driving mechanism, and a vertical spindle for driving rotating the drill. There is no arrangement for any automatic feed of the drill spindle. The drill is fed into the work by purely hand control. High speed and hand feed are necessary for drilling small holes. High speed are necessary to attain required cutting speed by small diameter drill. Hand feed permits the operator to feel or sense the progress of the drill into the work, so that if the drill becomes worn out or jam on any account, the pressure on the drill may be released immediately to prevent its from breaking. As the operator senses the cutting action at any instant, it is called sensitive drilling machine. Sensitive drilling machines are capable of rotating drills of diameter from 1.5 to 15.5 mm. Super-sensitive drilling machines are designed to drill holes as small as, that is 0.35 mm in diameter, and the machine is rotated at a high speed of 20,000 rpm or above. Illustrated at sensitive drilling machine. Next one is upright drilling machine. It is comparatively larger than bench drilling machine. The main parts of the upright drilling machine are base, column, drill bit, driving mechanism and table. Base, it is provided to support the machine. Column, a vertical column is provided to enclose all the mechanisms. Drill bit is a multi-point cutting tool or drill bit is used to make the hole. Driving mechanism. A step-4 pulley is arranged in which it is used for rotating the drill bit. The motion is transmitted to the spindle and the drill bit is connected to the spindle. As the spindle rotates, the drill bit rotates at same speed. The next one is table. The table can be adjusted in 3 directions. It can be moved up and down. It can be rotated 360 degree about its own axis. It can be rotated 180 degree about the column. Then the next one is radial drilling machine. This is a picture of radial drilling machine. Radial drilling machines are used for large and heavy jobs. A vertical column carries a radial arm which can be moved up and down to adjust the position of drill head. The drill head can be slid on the radial arm. The radial arm can be rotated 360 degree around the column. The radial drilling machines are of 3 types, that is plain radial drilling machine, semi-universal drilling machine and universal drilling machine. Plain radial drilling machine can be adjusted vertically. The drill head can be adjusted along the radial arm. In semi-universal radial drilling machine, in addition to the vertical movement, here the drill head can be rotated horizontally. Then in universal radial drilling machine, the drill head can be adjusted at any position of the machine. Next internal operation, that is boring operation. The types of boring machine. Boring means generally enlarging a hole. Different types of boring machines are horizontal boring machine, that is table type, floor type, planer type, multi-head type. Then vertical boring machine, vertical turret lathe, standard vertical boring machine, then precision boring machine, jig boring machine. Jig boring machine are of 2 types, vertical milling machine type and planer type. First one we will discuss, that is horizontal boring machine. In a horizontal boring machine, the work is supported on a table which is stationary and the tool revolves in a horizontal axis. A horizontal boring machine can perform boring, reaming, turning, threading, facing, milling, grooving, etc. operation. The next one, that is your table type boring machine. The table type is most common of all horizontal boring machines. This is so named because the work is mounted on the table which is adjustable and feed is given by hand or power, lengthwise or crosswise with respect to the bed of the machine. The headstock may be adjusted vertically on the column and the spindle has a horizontal feed. Next one is float type horizontal boring machine. The float type horizontal boring machine having no table uses a stationary floor plate on which T-slots are provided to hold the workpiece. The headstock supporting column and the end supporting column are mounted on the round base, which are placed at the right angles to the spindle axis. Thus, any crosswise adjustment or cross-feed movement is provided by the spindle itself and not by the work. This is so designed for holding very large and heavy workpieces which are difficult to be mounted and adjusted on a table. Here we can see the picture of the floor type horizontal boring machine. Next one is planer type horizontal boring machine. The planer type horizontal boring machine resembles the table type, but table slides directly on the bed instead of on a saddle and reciprocate at right angles to the spindle, similar to a planer. The end supporting column and headstock supporting column may be adjusted towards or away from the table for accommodating different widths of work. This type of machine is suitable for supporting a long work. A block diagram of a planer type machine shown in this picture. The next one is multiple head type horizontal boring machine. The machine resembles a double housing planer or a plano miller. The table is supported on a long bed on which it's reciprocate. There are two vertical columns at two sides of the bed, nearly at the middle of the bed. The two columns are braced by a cross rail. The machine may have 2, 3 or 4 headstocks. This type of machine may be used both as a horizontal and vertical machine. The machining operation can be performed simultaneously at different work surfaces. Now we will discuss the parts of a boring machine. Those are bed, headstock supporting column, end supporting column, headstock, etc. First we will discuss the bed. The bed is the part of the machine which is fitted on the floor of the shop and has a box-like casting. The bed supports the column, tables and other parts of the machine. Headstock supporting column. The column provides support to the headstock and guides it up and down accurately by guideways provided on the face of the column. The column with its hollow houses the counterweights of the headstock and it's heavily gripped to add rigidly. Some columns are stationary, others may be made to slide along the bed. End supporting column. The end supporting column situated at the other end of the bed houses the bearing block of support, a long boring bar. The column may be adjusted on the sideways of the bed towards away from the spindle for supporting different lengths of the boring bars, or it may be moved at right angles to the spindle as in the case of a floor type machine. The next one is headstock. The headstock mounted on the column supports, drives and feed the tools. The spindle revolves within a quill. The spindle provides the size of the horizontal boring machine is specified by the diameter of its spindle in mm. Boring machine mechanism. The machine contains different controls of movement of the different parts of the machine. A table type machine has following movement. The headstock and the end supporting block may be moved up and down. The spindle may be rotated. The spindle has different speed. The spindle may be moved in or out by hand or power feeding. The saddle and the table may be moved by hand or power. The columns may be moved by hand or power.